those girls, guess what? What those girls did, guys? Those girls went out and the boy is abusive.
Yes.
Where on earth did you hear abusive at 14 years old? Forget where did you hear it. How did you come to a point of knowing how to weaponize it at 14 years old?
It's true. At 14 years old.
At 14, girl, how do you weaponize such a word? So my issue was like, no problem. The problem that we have, because we are not voice, and these kids are hearing.
We don't,
Are here, so
no, we don't.
that's why this podcast. So with you, and why I wanted us to talk before anyway.
Yeah.
Corey, so we can have parameters.
Yes.
What is the story that you want to tell that is within the perimeter that is, because I don't want to be telling stories. For example, I once made a mistake, not a mistake, my PR made a mistake. Did an interview with a journalist, Yako Sunday, not Sunday, what's this? Is it drum, whatever? I don't know, I forgot which, but it was Media 24.
Oh, yes.
We do an interview. At the end of the interview, remember, my PR said to me, it's profiling. Hi, it's headline, I had nowhere to stay after my divorce.
Iban.
Ex-wife I born, she blew a gasket. For man.
She will. She will.
What is this?
Yes.
I'm like, dude, I did not say this. Clearly, this person did this.
Yeah.
I had to show the email from, I had to fire the manager.
Yes. Yo.
I'm like, dude.
Yes. I mean, backfired.
Dude, what is, so from then on, I've learned, there's parameters.
Parameters, yeah.
So as I'm saying, I want us even also, you can choose the story that you want to tell, but in terms of fatherhood, positive, if in business, how do you balance fatherhood?
Yeah.
Those type of things. So
Yes.
it's up to you. What is that you want us to?
So I'm telling this. I'm controlling the narrative.
My brother.
As you guys see.
That's it. We have to control our narrative.
Yeah.
We have to control our narrative,
Yes.
but at least show. Because our last guest, for example, he talked about how his father was very intentional.
Yes.
There are 9 kohabo, but all the 9 they have. Between the 9 kids, they've got.
9. What generation is that?
He's my age. This guy is like it is his father who's got 9 kids.
Yes.
Between the 9 kids, they've got qualifications. They've got over 30 qualifications, degrees.
But I think what I've realized is the tribes, we do things differently.
Of course.
I have a friend who's a Tsonga. His name is Goli. Happy Goli.
Goody.
Yeah, from Bushbuck Ridge. He's,
Does he have a company to clear names and stuff like that?
Yes.
Yes, I know Goli.
That is the cousin.
Oh, that's the cousin.
Goli.
That's Mantla
That's
Gold. Yes.
Mandla
Okay.
Goli, yes.
Yeah.
So Goli Happy is a lawyer.
Okay.
We are in the same profession.
Okay.
So he tells me that his grandfather used to have 3 wives. And it's like there are so many in the house. So he used to tell me that, hey, Ramonyai, don't be surprised. One day I might have a second wife. No, man, why do you want a second name these days? I don't know, I'm taking. In fact, my name Happy, I took it from my grandfather. My grandfather was Happy Ntsako Godi. So he said, that spirit of my grandfather is in me. So I might have 3 kids. I mean, three wives. Sorry. So, and I mean, I've got a lot of Tonga friends, and which is true, but from Bedis, where I come from, let's say.
So you were still, I'm listening?
Yes. So, I don't know of any who has got more than 1 wife. Our grandfathers usually will have 1 wife. If you've got something, it's just girlfriend. But Ishinduja was Tembu bringing 2 wives. Now I was not exposed to them. Even the area where I come from.
To be honest with you, there's Balobedu around.
Yes.
Also, they don't do that.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't do that. But anyway, good Tuesday afternoon, guys, and welcome to especially the fathers, the protectors, the providers, the intentional leaders of their communities, to the other episode of the Father's Chair. This is Fumani and Shilvana. I'm a father of 3 kids, and I am sure of it. We are here today with a gentleman whom I have hijacked. So, whom I have hijacked. As you know, in this house, what we prefer to do, we prefer for our guests to introduce themselves. Because this is a conversation. It's not an interviewing, sitting and talking. No, it's not that. So, Mr. Elijah, thanks for coming. We appreciate you for coming.
Good.
Even though it was such a hijack, Lima Jita, we'll discuss it.
Just tell them one trial.
Majida la mutwaela di man.
Just tell them one trial.
Actually, I think someone said, was it Sbu or Murua? Said like, Ugo Alaska. I'm like, damn.
Yes.
You're in Alaska?
No. This is where Alaska come from.
Okay.
So Trump meets Putin. Go Alaska.
Oh, they met now.
Yes, now.
Yes.
So by that time, go officing, I'm busy. I'm not commenting on the group. So someone says, I wonder where Mabitsela is. So I said, no, I'm in Alaska.
Okay.
That's where Alaska comes from.
Okay, cool. So you mentioned you are a lawyer by profession, but before we go to that, who is Mr. Elijah?
Okay, thank you, Tate Shiluvana, Mr. Ntsako. I know you are instant for Ntsako.
You know, it's from Kateko.
Nkateko, man, not
Ntsako.
Sorry, you didn't give me a brief.
I didn't give you a brief. So it's like what man? Samuel L. Jackson. Meeting.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
So you're like, so it's fine. For this will allow it. It's okay. It's already out in the bag.
No problem. So Elijah Ramonyai Mabitsela. I am from a small village called Ramonyai Masialama. It's in Limpopo, Polokwane. So I am the firstborn, the family of 5. We are 4 gentlemen and 1 sister. So I attended my primary school at Mpome Primary School. It was, I think, from where I stayed, it was 2.5 or 3 kilometers away.
To go to school?
House, yeah, from school. But before even I go there, where I was born is a place called Hwiti.
Hwiti or Kwiti?
Hwiti.
Okay.
HWITI.
Okay.
So Hwiti is a mountainous area.
Okay.
You will know that in the olden days, our forefathers used to build in mountains because of wars and all those kind of things.
Exactly.
Yes. So you wouldn't go there by this car that you drive now. You wouldn't go there. Even the van, these days you won't go there. But we had to move, I think it's 3 or 4 kilometers to the place where we are currently, called Silele, Amamabolo, Masialama. Our area, interesting enough, was bought by the German missionaries, Lutheran.
Runa were bought by the Swiss missionaries.
Oh.
Well, not bought, but they were running the place.
Yeah, so Tina, I think they had an agreement with the chief then.
It's always that.
Yeah, and then this is where we are. And the good thing that they did is if your parents are a little bit intelligent,
they take them to school.
Take them to school.
Same modus operandi.
Yes.
My grandfather, my great-grandfather was educated, which is unheard of.
Great-grandfather?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine that. Then his son was also educated.
Yes.
Which is, so Kohai, basically there's 4 generations of education. Which is unheard of.
With me, I think the first generation of education is my mother.
But you see my point.
Yes.
You see my point. It's normal unheard of.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, my grandfather would prefer you, not my grandfather, my great-grandfather will prefer you to go to be a head boy than to be to pursue your profession.
It made sense at the time. It made sense at the time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Okay, basket nishabi. Look tirin lapel. Tsadima hatwits. Nashwana, shisasekile, you know, so imate is one. Fana malum. Bye-bye. If you think about it, it made sense.
Yeah.
Why would you have got cattle?
Yes, I've got cattle.
Who must
Who
take
must
care
take
of
care
them?
of them? Yeah.
You see, so it made sense. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah,
So from Mpome, then I went to a high school called Seolwana High School.
so
Seolwana.
Siruan, okay.
Seolwana. That is still same or less distance.
Okay.
Remember, by that time we didn't have scholar transport,
Now walking was quite
Walking
normal,
was
and it
quite
didn't seem far.
and it didn't seem far. And we didn't even see it as exercise.
Actually
Like we
not.
see it, but it was very, very, very helpful.
But that's like 5 kilometers at least.
Yeah, in fact, I did on a daily basis. I will do at least minimum 8, 4.
And then forget the running around at school
Forget
playing.
running around the school with the PR, the PE.
So meaning,
Forget going to Odisha. When we come back, you go. I was a head boy. I mean, like I was telling you, that generation of cattle.
so meaning good in a good day you do 20 kilometers at least.
I wouldn't say 20. I'll put it around 13, 14.
Somewhere there at
Yeah,
least. It
yeah.
made sense.
Maybe,
Average
yeah,
wise.
Yeah, average.
Yes.
Yeah. And that is why I think I always say to my children that you guys are spoiled. Can't even run a kilometer. I used to go to school 8 kilometers in a day, in and out. From there, and I don't feel tired. You know that thing of legagu? You take legagu, put it here,
Yes.
and murogo on top, and you go to Odisha. There is no Kellogg's, there's nothing there now.
That's what it is like.
Yeah, no, that's why we're so strong. That's why we're
Exactly,
fit, yeah,
yeah.
because we are that generation. So from there, then, so when I was at, in fact, when I was at primary, I wanted to pursue a career in health, especially to become a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, but, hey man, maths, gentlemen, yeah. So I had, and even when I went to high school, standard 6, I'm a standard person. I'm not the grade person. Standard 6 and standard 6.
Of course, because remember, when you went to grade 12, it was already grade. When
I did metric from 5.
Yeah.
Remember we called it from 5?
we left from 5.
Yes,
Ah,
from
yeah, yeah,
5.
yeah, I
From
know.
1.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
From
yeah.
2.
I no.
From 3.
So
from
now
4, from 5. Yes.
we did so now, true.
Oh,
no?
okay. Yeah, I mean I was go from 5. I was already from 5. Matric.
Matric.
Yes. But matric is near matras. You know
No,
that,
no.
You know that thing of saying matric is near matras?
Because they are work.
Yeah, because they are weird.
Eh,
So go from 1, which now you call it grade 8.
grade 8 years.
I had a guidance teacher, and I spoke to him, and I said, look, this is what I want to do. He says, normally have at least 2 or 3 kind of careers. If this other one doesn't work, pursue the other one. And when you are here, you know the stream that you will be following. So better have the 2 now.
Exactly.
So don't have one. If you get frustrated, you try to, it's just going to frustrate you.
Exactly. Is this my good guys? Is he closing his eyes or something like?
Okay. So then he said, do that.
Have a couple of choices.
So I was, my second one was law. So I think go from 2, then I really started following and developing the love of law.
But here's my question though. What kind of household do you then grow in? Your dad, your mom, where you now be interested in law and being a doctor?
Yes.
What sparks that?
Yes, good one. So I didn't grow up with a father. I am raised by a single parent. So we used to have money.
Yeah.
Call it what? I don't know. My mother's, but money. Yeah.
No. You know what I prefer? Or don't call it in English.
Yes.
I find that English ruins our
Yes.
our relationships because ke money
Money.
they will find out if I tell money king to which one money king man. I don't like because in English it's aunt.
And yeah, that's why I don't want to use the word aunt.
Ragadi ki aunt, mani ki aunt. No.
Mogolo.
Ke aunt.
Exactly.
Understand?
Yes.
Malume,
Malome,
aunt,
Rangwane,
rangwane, rahulu,
Rahulu,
uncle.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So I prefer that
Yes.
money is fine.
So Mani got married by this guy, nearly one of the inspectors at school. So he had a friend who was in the health science faculty. So every time they come here, they will tell me, then I'll tell them, but no, Mani, I'm interested in your stream. what do you want to do? And I go, what doc? No, good, blah, blah, blah. So that's what piqued my interest in medicine.
Ah.
But law, I can tell you, I never grew next to a lawyer next to me. It just came natural. And it was during that time of legal wars. You know that legal wars?
Yeah, yes.
Don't talk to me.
Talk to me.
Hey, I used to like that advert. And you live it. I see myself being, I'm a lawyer. And from there, I think I had already made up my mind. In fact, my books, I'll write them advocate.
Oh, wow.
All my books.
But then you see, because I want to come back to the home now. Kuri, you see that even though there's no father,
yes,
the fact that there's someone who speaks and the importance of a father who creates interest and barking confidence in us as children.
As children, it's true.
So how do you think that? Because of course I wouldn't say it was an irregular thing, but the fact that that man was there, how do you think that kind of shaped your thinking in anything?
Look, one thing what he had interest in me.
Again, intentional.
Yes, he had interest in me. When he will ask me, how far are you with this thing? And by that time I was still saying, no, I'm still interested. But when I changed, I told him what I know, man. I think I'm no longer interested in that thing. But the good thing he will say to you, follow your heart.
Man, how old was this man?
I think at that time he was around 40s.
Because you know how I'm saying this?
Yeah.
Think about our generation. Those guys were above us. They were very rigid in what needs to happen.
Yes.
And of course for a reason, because remember they were boxed
exactly,
and their system in able to for.
Yes.
So
exactly.
for the fact that he came and said to you, no.
No, yeah. Look, he was very, that guy was, he was not rigid, he was not strict. Yeah. He comes, hey, how are you? Are you still, no, this is what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. I remember Pierre, the guest name is Pierre, I remember him. So then
Pierre?
Pierre.
I know someone who Pierre was my teacher, I think.
Yeah, the surname is?
Huh? It was a boarding master. Is our yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the Pierre surname is I think, is well known that side. Yeah. So that's the man who really. I had my uncle, my late uncle. In fact, I had two uncles. One was a police.
Okay.
The other one was just he came to Joburg at a very early age to be a garden boy and do all those kind of things. So this is interesting now. When I enrolled for my LLB, my uncle who was a police, Liana enrolled for LLB without even talking to each other.
Wow. Age gap?
My uncle...
Probably 20 at least?
Yeah, 20 or even more than that. Yeah. Just like that.
But I want to touch something interesting, because of course I'll come back to the family unit. Okay, let me first touch here. So at any point did Timer come into space, or was he late, or was he...
Well, the last time I saw him was I was doing standard 5.
Grade
going
7.
Going to the following year I was going to high school. In fact, the conversation we had, it was me, him, and my mom. It was about, now we are high school next year. And that peer pressure, my friends were going to boarding schools.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Now I want to go to a boarding school.
Isa.
So I remember my mom says, but high school. So we must plan about.
You were in the room as well?
We're in car. We were driving to Zanin, I remember.
Okay.
I went to Zanin town. I remember very well.
I'm from Zanin, by the way.
Yes, I know. In fact, I think me and you have got something in common. We'll talk about it later.
Is it?
You've got 2 girls, 1 boy, same year.
We'll definitely discuss that.
Yes. So we go to Zanin and then we talk. You can see the man is not really serious about it. He's not serious about it. He doesn't want to entertain this thing. He's just brushing it.
And funny enough, as a child, you can pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up. Because I'm sitting at the back.
Yes.
He's on the driver's seat. My mom is here. So
And
Siore, the man is not really interested.
Take one.
Deka.
And why I'm saying this, that's where the importance of involved fathers
Yes.
come in.
Yes.
Because dimense, baribona.
Yes. Barabon. And not only do they do what we say, they do what we do.
You know, of course.
Monkey see, monkey do, as they say.
Fact.
Yeah. So Diman is not interested. I don't really take it into heart. I mean, I have a goal. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Whether you are involved or not, it's neither here nor there.
For sure.
I'm not going to be. And the thing is, I look at at where I come from, and I say, okay, keep those your normal, traditional careers. My mom is a teacher, was a teacher, she drew a pension. My uncle, like I told you, was a policeman.
Of course. As I said, at that time, they were rigid.
Yeah.
It was either clerk, police, nurse,
or nurse, yes. Yes.
general doctor.
Yes, GP. If you don't know GP, you are even, smarter.
No. So that was a higher level
yeah.
of
Yes.
advocate. No,
Yeah, exactly. Because in fact, where I come from, I think we are the first generations to become attorneys.
Yes. Forget attorney.
Yes,
Advocate.
Yes.
We are guy.
Look,
But anyway, so the other point I want to bring over. Yes, of course, you see that there's no interest, but what does that do to you as a father? Because here's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So some of the things that I've learned or rather how to shape myself to be a dad is things that I'm like, I don't like this with my dad.
Yes.
And not because I did because of it, because I'm lack of a lot of things.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did any of that shape you somehow?
So in fact, I think what really shaped me a lot is his absence.
Continue.
Yeah. What shaped me a lot is his absence, because I remember one day I was sitting alone having conversations with myself. And I say, you know what, I don't want to have kids who are going to grow up without me being present in their lives. And I said, God, help me, that I really don't want it to happen. Because someone is saying, hey, Papa Utile, my father's back. And when I was saying,
How did that feel?
Oh, painful. It's painful. It's painful. It's definitely painful.
Because I think that's one question that we never really asked, to be honest, because
it's painful.
Yo.
Imagine, I mean, everyone talks about the dead and you can't say anything. But what can kill you makes you strong.
Of course.
Yeah. So you shape up.
With the twist to that, Corey, I'll speak especially because of your profession. You find a lot of criminals, a lot of let me say criminals, people who would say that they beat their kids, their wives, they're abusive.
Yes.
And you saying, the fact that absence taught you better.
Yes.
How do we bridge that gap to show people, to the guys, if Uboni something, how do you now then come and do the same thing?
Exactly. I always say, I'm going to be a little bit political.
Yeah.
We normally blame apartheid government for
almost everything. Yes.
Maybe some I can excuse them, but you can't always blame apartheid, guys. I mean, really. We are here now, 8 years. So I can't be saying, I beat my wife because I saw my father beating my wife. It's still within me. Maybe one thing that I can say shapes me when for money is I'm a born again Christian.
Yes.
So we get
for money. Okay. Farm for money.
So you get things like, if this thing really happened, My father used to beat my wife. I mean,
Yes.
the mother.
Yes.
Is that what God expects out of a man? When you started, you said a man is a protector, is a provider. That's how God created us to be.
In fact, before we go God, wena
Yes.
how are you going to feel about that?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because God put the principles some of them are very clear.
Very clear.
One more time, I see sometimes you find people who don't even go to church but who follow the God's principles.
Yes,
They even prosper because
Yes.
of those principles.
The principles, absolutely.
So, when Charlie, you won't like it.
You won't like it.
Why then do you
Why then do you?
flip it? Nah. I copy something, I not copy because what are some things I didn't like? I'm like, let me reverse that.
Yes.
Now he was there, but not emotionally there, and not through the fault of his own. When he wasn't there, but you were able to. I argue. Munyik. You are able to make that distinction. Where do we fail then as bad to do that connection?
You know, I sometimes say, in fact, I was speaking to my friend last week, and I said to him that, look, you know, as a society, I don't understand why do we derive joy out of hating someone else. Because if I can hate you, or if I hate someone that you love, you wouldn't like it. But why do you do that? Why do you enjoy hating other people? Something must be wrong with our psyche somewhere, somehow. I don't know what. But
Do you think maybe Prime Evil did a good job in terms of his reverse psychology, not reverse psychology, his design your psychology against us? Fatherhood.
Look, I can say to a certain extent, he has damaged us as a black nation.
So here's where I have a problem with our current
Yes.
current
I
government.
like the word current. Yeah,
They know what was done was systemic.
it's true.
They know that guy, he literally said to guys, we're going to take fathers out
Yes.
of the system. That was very intentional.
Intentional.
You know, and the example that I always give, Kore, the contracts that most of our dads had, it was a 15-month contract. You are high ka Paseka,
Like a Christmas.
like Christmas.
Yes.
That was very intentional, guys.
And it created an ill in the society.
A very big one. Kumbrikai.
It's true.
Yes. You see what I'm saying? So, my point, Corey, if we know that, that's why I put the blame solely on them, not apartheid.
Yes.
Guys, you know that. Why are we then not creating a reverse system to counter this? Meaning, go skolong, go dikolong. It must be compulsory to create a system where, look what Singapore did. I hate when politicians like UDA or white parts love to quote Singapore without its full context.
Yes.
Because they were very intentional. We're going to create a system that says nation as first, all of us. Why didn't we do it here?
Simple thing, my brother. One thing that our current leaders are, I think they are selfish. That's point number one.
Greedy, maybe?
Point number two is they are greedy. Point number three is they've got this dictatorship, which is very subtle. Can't see it.
No, but you can
I'll
see
tell you
it.
why.
You can see it.
If you open your eyes, you'll see it.
Yes.
But if you don't open your eyes, you won't see it. You know, a dictator's mind is, a dictator goes on, go here, come here, do this. So you don't have to be independent. Why do we, when enough money, not really create a good educational
My
system
God,
for our children?
as you speak now, when you say move here,
Yeah.
here's a theory I've always had. God, guys, the reason why our education is always being watered down
Shut down.
It's simply because the lesser we are,
Aha. The more they can control us.
and we can question things.
Exactly. You cannot question. Now, I like this. There was this kind of mimic kind of where they've got a horse. They put that, whatever that they call it, on it. The thing that you normally put.
Exactly.
So at that time, they just put it, they don't fasten it against the wood. They leave it there. That horse stood there the whole day. In his mind, he thinks, no, man, bambo feel it. But that's what our government is doing. And I can tell you, unfortunately, when I was telling my friend, I said, are we going to get it right with this government? Not anytime soon. You might say your child is going to the best education. You're giving your child the best education you can ever do. But the question remains, how many percentage of blacks can be able to afford their children a decent education?
Guys, not
minimal.
I hate quoting stats out of no context. I'll give you why, because stats. I have a problem with stats.
Yes.
Stats are very misleading.
Yeah.
But I would like to believe less than 10% of us can take people
yes.
to proper.
Yeah. And out of the 10, when they come out of universities and whatever, do they have an economy where they can be able to trade their skills in it? It's not there.
Worse off. When they come out of that,
yes,
they think like Mahoa.
And that's worse off. You're
that's
right.
Worse off.
Yeah, that's what they think like Mahoa.
Because you find kids who went to these schools come out and say things like, no, apartheid was better. I'm like, Wahafa.
Yes, exactly.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
And when you go to those schools, they will tell you, I have always boycotted this one. They would say to me, my son, when he was going to primary, well, smiley kids.
Yes.
So you went to that crash.
Yes.
They were on some. Hey, there was one.
Yes.
Just up when
Smiley kids.
It's a new school. Jacaranda now, I think the school was.
Yes, I think so.
It was there. That's fine. But no, I'll go higher. Speak to him in English. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
My point is, how many of those little things were happening with these kids? That's how our kids come out worse. We think we take them to the best schools, but actually we not.
But yeah, exactly.
So it goes back to what you're saying. I think the problem, let me give you another silly example. When generations came, I'm going to speak to someone that I'm in my field.
Yes.
Guys, let's do this. This is about fatherhood.
It's fatherhood. Just put him on your lap.
So, one thing that they did, the argument that I always make, take a microphone. The argument I make about generations. Imagine if generations came out, and then all the characters, or rather the main characters in there, were all the official languages in SA. What that would have done, it would have stopped tribalism.
It's true.
It would have created a space where we see ourselves in our spaces. Because right now, what it further did, it further put the idea that Mazulu kwa, Bapedi kwa,
Yes.
Tsonga kwa, it did that.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying, we were not intentional. And that's fatherhood, that's leadership, that's selfishness, that's greed. Anyway, high school, Mester, how was high school life?
High school life was, an upgrade from primary, in the sense that...
Was it further?
Not by distance, just a kilometer or so.
Okay.
But that is not even the point. The point is now you used to have this particular sector or sect of students that you were competing against, a small sect, because primary normally will cater for a region, a district.
Yes.
While when you go to high school, the cake is much bigger.
Of course.
Yes.
And if you
If you want to go primary, Ka go trapa la. So, get to Form 1, I remember, got the first, for the first semester. I think I got position, remember, they were under number 1, number 2, number 3. Now I have an idea about it demoralizes kids. I don't know how, but.
They don't do it anymore?
No. Announce number 1, no, they don't.
You're right. I don't remember my son having position in his
exactly,
report.
Yes. They don't do it, but it demoralizes kids. I thought, you are right.
Guys, let them go. You see, it's what we're saying, they dumb it down thing.
That's why I get it. Guys, these guys are intentional.
They're intentional of it.
They want to keep us so that we can keep on voting for them, so that they can keep on being in power without someone challenging them. Because I can tell you, if our government was intentional about education, ANC wouldn't be in power today. Either they will have shipped out or they will have lost power.
In fact, what if, let me be the devil's advocate.
Yes.
What if, because I believe making our people happy, when I say our people, the majority, it's not difficult. Do you think if these guys were intentional about good service, good education, good uplifting of people, would there be any party who would tell anyone to say vote ANC out?
No. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
If what you say, remember, people are not, you made a good point, people are not demanding.
They're not.
Give us good roads, give us storage, give us water, give us electricity. You are done with us. We don't need a lot of things. You are done with us. When there is a sewer problem, go and fix it. When there is a road problem, go and fix it. Fix our streets, fix our cities, we are happy. You don't have to do that. And then once these things are there, you attract investment. We got employment. I mean, a person who's eating and working is not an issue. You are done with him. Because it's concentrated on, okay, I want to raise a family. But if I don't have work, I don't have this, I don't have...
Idle mind, brother.
Idle mind, exactly. Idle mind. So I'm a danger. Not even to... I'm a danger first to myself and next to the society.
So there's no fatherhood there.
So there is no. And check our... Oh my
goodness.
It's a problem. So what Fatherhood used as a weapon, intentionally so, unfortunately, it's still perpetuated.
It is.
In a different form, though, but it is perpetuated.
There is something, there's a guy by William Lynch. I don't know if you ever read about William Lynch. So William Lynch, he wrote something in the 1800s, and I can promise you that is a direct playbook. You have Fatherhood, you have Hitler, all these systems where it disenfranchises
disenfranchise blacks. Yeah.
It's from that playbook. Demand, that book, it says how to make a slave.
Okay.
Here's what it does. Ari, get the biggest, strongest nigger in that plantation.
Okay.
Right? Mabitsela. You put tar on him. When that tar is on him.
It's on him, yeah.
Yes, you put white feathers.
Oh.
And then make sure that women, kids, and other men in that small community are seeing this. You whip him very bad in front of all of them.
Sure.
How fair is that? You take two horses, two big horses. Now the argument is like even barking. It's alleged, the whole Levi, if you check on the Levi thing, there's a gene that's being tied one side and one side. So they would tie this person, one horse there, one horse there, and they would hit this horse until they tear the person apart.
Yeah.
Who's watching?
Yeah.
The mother is watching. By that, they reversed the psychology of the family. Now, whenever mother's instinct, when they see your son, as much as you know, our instinct is to.
Yeah.
That's our instinct. Jiggy, the mother, every time the boy does that, because they see injustice. Injustice doesn't have to be taught injustice.
It's true.
You can see.
You can see injustice. Yeah.
Whenever those boys sees injustice, because the mother saw that, she says this to the boy.
Okay.
She says this to the boy.
Okay, yes.
And the boy saw that.
saw
It's
that,
justified why the mother is doing. Eventually, now it's the mother who's the leader of the household. We are reversed.
Yeah, we are reversed.
That's what Fatherhood did. Remove the father, create immigration labor, So now, our leaders now, instead of empowering Mavanna,
It's true.
I believe GBV, or not, I hate calling GBV abuse, because GBV it makes it as if it's a woman's thing only. I believe the highs and the dangers of it is because of that.
You know, you remind me of this scripture that says, if you want to plunder a house, bound the strong man. Then you will do whatever you want to do. That's what the Bible says.
It's that.
Just bound the strong man, fasten him, put him here, check get one. You can run amok the whole house.
The criminals are so smart. A friend of mine was the ones came into his house. I didn't know what they did, those guys. They tied him in front of his wife and kids. And they would provoke him.
Yeah.
King, like, who do you think you are? They emasculated him.
Yeah. Yes.
When I was they kill you.
Yeah.
You see my point?
It's true.
So this whole mess is the lack of buntati, which we are systematically continuing. You are an advocate. Tell me. I don't know if there's this psychology that is happening, but how many criminals that are there that are like fathers in the household?
Unfortunately, they don't do criminal law.
Yes, I was about to say, like, it probably is not there. Apparently, a lot of you guys have no fathers in it.
Yeah, that's what I hear. And that's why I was saying to you that this issue of removing a father out of the society, you are killing a nation, you are plundering a nation. I always watch on Discovery. I watch a lot of programs on Discovery. Some of them are mostly say criminal programs, crime programs.
Yeah.
Every time there is a murder, someone murders someone, they go for money, kill this person. Then they say, okay, trace back where he comes from. Doesn't have a father. Or he had a father, the father was abusive. He ran away from home. He went to the street. This is what he did. So I'm not quite sure when are we going to really deal with this scourge of removing fathers.
It's a scourge.
Yeah, it's a scourge. It is.
Because science has proven it. Why then do we continue and not try to cover it?
Exactly.
And this is the reason for this podcast. One of the reasons for this podcast. To say, how do we cover? Because it's a scourge, this thing.
What you spoke about someone being intentional. I think we must just be intentional. Whether someone supports us or not, when in your little corner, be intentional to say, I don't care. And this is another slavery that they've created. No longer chains and what.
It's more, of course.
Foreman is a businessman, travels to China, India, what. In the whole month, you are one in your house. Your children don't know you. In fact, your children calls you uncle. Some of they call you malome. Your children. You are not there. Yes, you give them money, you give them the best thing, you give them whatever they can dream of, but you are not present. Let's take it, for example, and take most children of the freedom fighters and see how they are. Because their parents were not there.
Those are junkies, eh?
Most of them. Yeah, they're junkies, most of them. You're right. They were not there. They were fighting for this democracy that we are living in now. But they neglected their children.
How do we really, yes, I agree that every corner someone must create a community and then eventually we run towards it. Do you think there is a way to really solve this?
Look, I'm not sure whether there is a ruler that I can say it must be like this. It's intrinsic at the end of the day. It's very much intrinsic. It will take you at your corner to devise your own means, which will be to the greater good.
Doesn't that then become more divisive? Like it's not a unit thing? We're not moving as a unit?
Look, perhaps your podcasts like this, your podcast kind of like this, hopefully they receive attention. Hopefully there is space where we can go and watch these things and be able to say that, okay, maybe we can be intentional as men. Maybe this is what we can do to our children. And let's start now. But what I've seen in my few years that I've been on this earth is some guys are becoming intentional. I used to take my kids for swimming lessons somewhere in Midrand. No, for man, I was happy to see fathers bringing their kids there. Mothers are not there.
Yeah. Actually,
No. Yeah.
That's a trend now.
It's a trend now. And bakhona logo change diapers. When my brother.
Forget diaper. Let me give you a personal example. My number 2.
Yes.
So she had on a private part.
Yes.
She had some thing, but it was itchy. Trust you me, in that whole period of treating her, it was me.
Wow.
Putting the cream on her.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
it's such an innocent thing, like, Papa, it's itchy. Even now when it's itchy, she comes to me.
Sure.
When they go to the toilet,
Yes.
the helper can be here, the mother can be here.
Yes.
Papa must come and wipe us.
Wow.
And again, it's intentional movement from my point of view.
Did anyone teach you that?
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Be intentional. I haven't seen my father doing this. I haven't seen my friend do it. But me, as for money, I'm going to do it. And you are saying it now here. Someone is watching.
So, like,
You know, human beings, I'm in legal field. You know, no one can say I'm guilty. I know I've done this, but no, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty.
Okay, I get that.
I'm not guilty. So you get where I'm going to.
I get it.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes. That's a human being, unfortunately for you. That's a human being.
Frontal, you know, like there's this thing as people, we've got 3 brains.
Yeah, frontal.
And
What?
instinct.
Yes.
If those things are not balanced,
Absolutely.
we are in trouble.
No. A human being is, I'm not a psychologist, but I can tell you, a human being is a human being. That one thing you must. I know what to do, but I can't do it. I do something wrong. We don't want to own up.
I think we must get a psychologist one day, maybe just to deal with
Maybe, yeah.
this, because we're the psychiatrists, but we were talking about suicide the other day.
Yes.
But my point, Kori, because, like you say, you know what needs to be done.
Believe you me, everyone knows what needs to be done. Even government knows what it needs to be. It's not that the government doesn't know what needs to be done.
That's what
But they know. But will they do it?
the former statistician, or what's his name?
Badi.
Yes.
Badi lo
The Khotla, yes. He complained for data.
Yeah.
They argue against my data
Utlwafe.
of the department that's meant to collect data.
Meant to collect data.
Luna, you are in an implementation department.
Yes.
But you argue against my department. What do you mean?
Yes, exactly. I mean, this thing, we know what to do. You know that Johannesburg in the next 10 years will have grown a population near 3 million. You know your infrastructure cannot support that population. You must invest in your infrastructure way back.
Forget that. Can I share a scary one with you? The mine water,
Yes.
it's coming up, guys.
Utlwafe.
They know this. They know this. When did I know this? I knew this 2012. We're shooting a movie, go Reef. But
yes.
no, from now on, because I think there's tours.
Yes.
That tour now stop at certain floor. It doesn't go
Go
further because
of
the
the
water is
water
coming up.
sipping up. And they know. Kwede knows. Well, I will quote him here. He's the
No. They know. He's a means of mineral.
Yeah, he knows.
He was given every time one goes into that ministry, they give you the.
Yeah, he knows.
Yes,
But
sir.
what are they doing? That's what I'm saying, that we know what to do.
So don't you now think, Hori, as Buntate, privately now, what we are doing now, we should literally create a. We should create a intentional movement
Absolutely.
to try cover this, because Rabona Roba, because I mean, we can argue that they know. There's one little thing that a lot of people, ordinary people, don't know. They're captured, unfortunately. They own shares in these.
Yes, of course, these mining companies.
In these mining companies. So their hands are tied.
Yeah. No, that I agree with you.
So
that I definitely agree
it's
with
not only them knowing, it's fact that their hands are tied. They can't do nothing.
They can't do anything.
So meaning it's up to private citizens. Wouldn't you agree with that?
I do, definitely. That's why I was saying to you that small corner where you are, don't forget about what these people are doing and say, guys, let's be intentional. I once attended a talk at church. It's two Saturdays ago. Then they invited this psychologist, and then she was talking. She says, "I'm going to talk about suicide rates. Okay, men is 80%, women is 15%." I said, "What?
Suicide rate?"
Yeah, suicide.
Yeah.
I said, "No, ma'am, that can be true." No, I can tell you. I know. I am in the industry, I'm in the profession, I know this. And I said, why? And she says one thing to me, said, "Lena bontate ga le bue. Ke rena bo monna ke nku o llela teng. And tomorrow you will die. If your wife beats you, will you tell me?"
Ke tla ke le ko groupung la ke re Sundowns by jail.
But if I beat my wife, she's talking to someone. Yeah. She's talking to someone.
There will be an intervention very quick.
Very quickly.
In the estate.
Yes,
Very quick.
There will be intervention. But now I will be beaten and I want to impress Muruon, the group, or I'm a man.
But doesn't it also, because again, the sense I'm saying, and I'll keep on saying this again and again and again and again. The reason for this podcast is to have our own little stories that we tell ourselves. Yes. How many times do we find scenarios? I guess being a father and being friends with these people, they think
it's a joy.
Okay, take a phone, take a phone, where's someone? Are we sliding enough with me? What's someone?
You know, one of my seniors told me.
One of your seniors?
Yeah. He says, enjoy them, because in the next 16 years, they're out of your house.
No, true. I do that. So I'm very intentional. So I'm very intentional with how there's that concept of work. I don't believe good work and parenting can balance. You can't balance these two things. Someone must give.
Someone must give, yeah.
So I try by all means to make sure, hey,
yeah.
When I go to work sometimes, sometimes.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know, when I shot an ad recently,
oh,
they were there.
They were there.
My firstborn literally works with me.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
that's nice.
Because I know,
yes, Baba is a
you know, anyway, what point was I trying to make before she came and disrupted me? What point was I making? Anyway, no, we touched on that.
That we passed on it.
We touched on that about the
stats, investing, knowing what to do and not doing it. Then you gave that example of water.
Oh,
yeah.
Anyway, so but just to come back to bring it back to where we are, when I, as a dad, for example, right now, how old are you? Are you
44?
No, I'm talking about the kids.
My firstborn, 21 this year.
And then second?
Second, Mpo is 14. Tlhale is 12.
Hey, do you know why I'm saying that? My firstborn is 20. Second born, she's 6. And last born, she's 4.
But at least 6 and 4.
Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. You know,
it's not bad. They will grow together.
They will go together.
We call them twins. Twins.
So there's that. So, but also, what are the joys or the things that you think one could improve. I'm not talking about you. Jorge, as parents, we could improve to make these things better for our people, our kids.
You see, Fumani, one thing is we need to shake some of the things in our lives.
Shake them in terms of...
Leave them. Like Larry King, you see, kasama.
Of course.
You leave that thing, or you forsake some of the behaviors that you are having, especially as black dads. There's somehow where we want to overcompensate to our children.
For sure.
When I grew up, I didn't even
have
have a toy. Now I want to overcompensate what I didn't have, what my parents didn't have on my kids, but yet neglecting the most important thing, which I can confess, Len, I'm a victim of that. You try to overcompensate, but you are not there. You spoke about being there. You spoke about your father, say, he was there, but he was not there. So first, let's get this one straight. Yes, we love our children, but we too much put money and material things in front than to give them ourselves.
You don't have to go far. We stay in the same complex.
Yes.
I'm sure in one of the groups you've once had this one, where some of the kids would tell the security guards,
Yeah.
or I pay your salary.
Yeah, imagine, yes.
I'm like, this is the parents.
Yeah, yes.
One security guard, I think the kids, they were working with proper fit shoes on the golf course. And when the security guard said to you, you can't be there, you can't walk on a golf course
with those kind of shoes.
with those kind of shoes.
Yeah.
We pay you.
Who are you?
What?
Exactly. Now, you asked about, when we started, you asked about your son being confronted by 3 ladies. And then some spoke of abuse. Yeah,
She said he's
just
abusive.
abuse. Now, take it back to the example that you're making now. How does your son knows or you are paying security? It's me. It's the dad.
It's the father.
Yeah, it's me. No. This guy's Barafa, Patel. What are they talking about? And and that's what I'm saying when sometimes we are there, but we give our children wrong things. Go high. Let me give you an example. Go high. And I can bet you grew in the same environment like me. If I do something wrong, my next door neighbor doesn't even they will, exactly, yes. Now when I try, just not even met, you will see.
On the group, did you see that kid who
Yes.
who went and stole?
Who went and stole, exactly. And I heard, it's not for the first time he does it. He did it. So
I can guarantee you, he's not the only child.
And I can tell you that they will tell you, this person did this and this, but the parent came to their defenses. That's the problem that we are having. Trying to overcompensate. Because this thing sometimes it takes us by shock. You grow up in a place where your parent only brings 6,000 per month. Jubu, where now you are making 300,000 in your bank account in a month. It takes you by shock.
There's a microphone. There's a microphone. It's very intentional. There's a microphone. It's very intentional. There's a microphone. You need to go there and get a microphone.
So the thing of neighboring parenting, your child is my child, and the state of work is like, my child is my child because it's yours. In a broader context, is it the post effects of the divide and conquer rule, where it's started on a tribal basis now, it's coming now into our daily lives as individuals type of thing. Does it have an impact in that regard?
I think we're trying to be white.
Yeah.
Because
It's true.
White people are very individualistic.
Very true. It's true, very individualistic.
And Runa, our core, we're not individualistic.
I like the joke here, Sfisonene. the Woolworths guy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. He says, you know, in our village they say it takes a community to raise a child. But for a white person, it takes Miriam to raise only one child. Minori takes the maid to raise a child. Renate takes the community to raise a child. But having said that, I'm glad you raise an important point. We want to be like wise, and when we go to these estates and these northern neighborhoods, we want to behave like them. I'm glad to be here, to be staying in this community, because at least we are trying.
We're trying
to fight against that thing. I mean, I know my neighbors.
Yes.
I know. But there's a person somewhere who doesn't know the immediate neighbor.
There's a kid, the baby, I love. There's a kid. She's from one of the kids here, she goes to film school.
Okay.
The kid who's working with us on this, she goes to film school. She's our neighbor. She's like to me, like, yo, but I have a final school thing that I must do. Please come and act in my form. You see how neighborly things.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Because in reality, she won't have access to me.
Yeah. Yes. She won't.
She won't have access to me.
It's true.
So, and that's what I'm saying. It's that level. I think we try so much to be like white people, and when your body goes back to factory settings, it's fighting with your core.
It's true. Yeah. Fighting with your core. So because
so to say, what do you say? I think there's a video that I've seen where he spoke about divide and conquer. So they come in between, and they know a concept of Ubuntu.
Yeah.
It's very strong. So they used to against us.
Yes.
You are more.
Yes.
You are sort of like
yes.
what's their behaviors, their culture, their way of doing things. They now say, yeah, but you know how Ubuntu works. Now they tell you, you know what I'm saying? They took you out of that. And then now they tell you, yeah, but Ubuntu doesn't work that way. But they used it against you for their benefit.
And it's working.
You know, when I was at university, I used to say, how can a white person teach me about indigenous law? I mean, how can a white lecturer come and stand in front of me and teach me about indigenous law? Then something is wrong.
The guy who wrote this book, I'm like, I used to question that. I'm
exactly.
like,
yes, exactly.
How?
How on earth
would this person?
In these schools, our kids have been taught by.
Yes.
Is it?
I want to mention the school that I know. That's what they do.
A white person teaching Sizulu to our black kids. Yeah.
And they're trying so hard to not to hire.
Yeah, us. Us. Yeah, this one is a negotiate.
But I think again, it's opening up to say, because one thing I do, I put my foot.
Yes.
But I'm like, no, I don't like.
Good.
I put my foot, I'm like, no.
There's a time when I don't go, hey, do this. But Daddy, I said, no, Daddy, please stand up and do this. There will be a time when I will negotiate with you.
Yes.
There will be a time when there's no negotiations.
No.
I can't. I want to, but jeez.
I can't give my kids a hiding. Like I'm not able to.
I can't.
Nah, I saw that with my father. I think he beat me once. And I saw the pain in him. And you could see that he was trying to compensate now. When it's like to be giving the things that you asked for.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's yes. Guilty conscious.
Yeah, because I can't.
I can't.
You do it.
Yes. yes. Hey.
So one thing though, with me, they know each other.
Yes.
Because now,
Now, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
over. I cannot, because I'm like, no. It's here. At the same time, they're like, no, man, can we? But anyway, but disturb demons. Let's come back to our God. It's true, our thing. But anyway, it's about them.
It's about them, yeah.
So anyway, that one of the kids here, it's not the first time I hear. I think 5 years ago. Within the last 5 years, I think maybe, there was a child who would go around Bauchwa
Yeah.
in houses.
In houses.
In fact, I think when they introduced the roadblocks with you,
Yes.
it was because of
Yes,
that.
yes.
So as parents, re palwa ke eng, Mr. Elijah, to think to kgalemela lenyatso to that level. Because remember, they become a problem for our problem later in life.
Only two things out of that question. One, sometimes it's too late. Sometimes it's because of us. We don't want to do anything. We try to.
The first one king,
We're too late.
too late.
Yeah, too late. There's a time where you'll be too late. If ngwana wa gago o mo godisha ka go mo spoiler, you always le ga there are wrong things, you don't say it. The time you'll want to say no, you can't do this. Oh my God, but I used to do this thing what changed now? It's too late. It's too late. There's a time swallowing, yes, we have tried to do it, but maybe that child, somehow the screws inside the head are wired differently. But in majority of cases, we are too late. Every culture has got that kind of a saying.
Yes, every culture has that.
It's true. So if you can go. Yeah, you don't know, you can't. You can't. And it's too late, and it will put your child in danger, because this thing of dropping in people's houses, one day don't just tunya. I'm trying to protect my family. And if you're
Think we're sleeping at night.
yes.
I mean,
Hey, already you are on a defensive mode. You shoot, you'll ask later.
so, Mara, again, I know I've asked this question. Are we that aloof as Batswadi?
Yes. Yes.
To what effect? To what, like, how could we be? Because we didn't grow up like that. We know how we grew up.
We are aloof. I told you about Fumani, who is a business person.
Ish, okay.
You come back once in a month, once in two times, 3 times in a month. You'll tell me you'll cope with how many days that past 27 days?
Ish,
You're aloof. The horse has already bolted.
ish.
And the other thing, by the way. You know, now my children, I'm talking about my children. My children make their beds every morning when they wake up.
My kids do that.
My children wash dishes. My children cook.
Wives make sure. My wife makes sure.
Yes,
that
my
she
wife
doesn't
makes
play
sure
me.
of that. My son, Aksancha does bin. I don't have a name now, by the way. Aksancha does bin Thursday. My son does it either Thursday morning or Wednesday night. He takes out the dustbin.
When we had our helper, this is what we said to Block. Listen, you need to start thinking about
Yeah.
because you won't be here forever.
It's true.
Start thinking,
It's true.
because number 2, rather listen, Pascal Bossa. They mustn't treat you
Yeah.
if it comes to
Yeah.
that. When they ask you to help with them to with the dishes, do mail.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Don't say no, because no, no,
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
because
Exactly.
so some of the things I learned from our helper Kohai. So my mother, my parents even went further, my brother. They gave our helper permission to Aramur.
Yes.
That's how far my parent went.
I told you I'm the firstborn. Only one sister.
Yes.
So I used to clean the house at home. I wake up, I clean. Sunshine,
Red.
red, yeah. freifa, wa make sure ya phadima, we are nukeng, I don't know the type, o khametse, ka di 20 liters, o di bia ka ribaning, you push them, another exercise. Or all the honey, are
20 kilometers, I like.
Yes.
There's 14.
Or all the honey, udisha gontlong. In the morning, you wake up with Yamon Loro, but I used to iron, I used to wash, I used to do everything. The only thing I didn't do is cooking. My grandmother will cook. That's the only thing that I did. But the rest, I did it. That is why, even when I was at varsity alone, my house was clean.
So here's the thing, these things is we are taught them.
Yes.
So now go high. Yes, we taught how to make a bed, but it wasn't compulsory. Our helper did, right? In terms of cleaning the house, my sisters were more interested in that. I was not. So in terms of like chores, I didn't bother. But when I sit and look, it's because of I'm trying to show the opposite of what the difference is.
Yes. So we need to teach these people. But I want to ask you a question, because we've been asking me questions.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think we're in a conversation. Please, let's.
I've read about you. I know that you wanted to do modeling.
Yeah.
I know there was a time when you were in school. I don't know whether we wanted to do engineering or not.
Yes, I did it for 1 year.
You dropped, the father was not happy with you.
Yes.
What did your father do after that? And how did you take that lesson? Are you going to do the same thing to your kids? Or what lesson have you learned from there?
Context. When I was go high school, he was my classmate.
Okay.
So we had a teacher. You see, in information and access to information is very important. And so I asked you, how did you know about Google Lawyer at that time?
Yes.
We had a teacher from Zim.
Okay.
Zimbabwe had freedom way before
us.
So by 1998, 1997,
Yes.
they had freedom for close to 20 years or more.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And besides that, their education was different.
It's different, yeah.
Right.
Different.
So Koskolong, it was an agricultural school.
Okay.
My high school.
Oh.
So when we went
Yes,
yeah,
you're
so
right.
when we went there,
Yes.
it was about the agriculture.
Yes, I know, yeah.
Because there's Humala Plus,
Yes.
animals, so they thought, okay, and my grandfather was the guy that said he was educated.
Yes.
So Damanola was so smart. The plus Stellenbosch, my grandfather set them up.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but of course, but, you know.
Yeah. Yes, of course, yeah.
So they thought, now go to that route.
Oh, okay.
I was a kid, go high. TV. I used to open the TV. The toys started removed. I used to open them. So I was a technical kid.
person, yeah.
High school, this teacher, Armona, do you know, I wanted to do food engineering, something to do with agriculture.
Yeah.
There's something called IT. King IT say. IT, this. Hey, I like that whole thing. I apply go Cape Peninsula. I applied at Cape Peninsula. I was admitted.
Yes.
My dad said, no, you can't go there. So then I go agriculture.
Oh, okay.
But I was so angry.
Yes.
I don't want to do this.
I want to do this, yes.
Fine. Agreement was for my first year, you go in invest of vendor. But in the middle of the year, you're going to go to tax.
Tax, yes. Yeah.
It was an agreement. Bona, but I did change without discussing it with me. I rebelled. I'm like, Andizi.
Yes.
I'm like, Andizi, and then I continue doing what? I dropped that first time.
Yes.
Second time, I'm now doing industrial engineering.
Yes.
Because now I need to do something. That's when industrial engineering came into space.
Yes.
But he literally disowned me.
Oh.
Because we are from a family of academics.
Yeah.
No, academics, but like literally, professor.
Yeah.
So my point is, he wasn't happy.
Yes, he wasn't happy.
And I understand why.
Yes.
We are from a family of scholars.
Scholars, yeah.
When you're dropping out habit.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So, and at that point, of course, I was in my emotions, in my feelings. I was like, this guy.
Yeah,
But
yes.
when you think about it, he was right. You can't just not be consistent about things that you start.
Yeah.
You need
must
to finish.
Exactly, yes. In fact, that's what I wanted to ask for, but this is a lesson.
So what it did, the lesson there,
Yeah.
I had to learn. For money, you need to start, and I'm obsessed with finishing now. Because of what? I reflected. I'm like, you can't do that, fool. Now I'm obsessed with finishing. Like I have to finish it.
I ran comrades this year. Kilometer number 52. It has never happened to me. I wanted to quit. I was saying to myself, if my wife is here, I'm removing these numbers, I'm throwing them away. She's taking me to the car. We're going back to the hotel. Pain was talking to me, seriously so. So I said, okay, fine. I tried to take some gels, some massager, but this thing is not working, guys. And I want to quit. You know, one thing came to my mind. Yes, my children were not there, but they are tracking me, they will know what happened. I said, if I quit, I'm telling my children that when it's tough in life, you quit. Now, for their sake, I'm going to push until I complete. My time, I wanted to do Communist 7 hours, 30 minutes. It was gone. I tried 8.
You are fast, Muslim.
Yeah, it was gone. I said, I don't care about my time.
Finish.
Kilometer 77, I met my wife. She gave me some liquids and wara. I said, she can see my face, I'm in pain. She says, you know what? You are not going to quit. You must go and finish. Because you can't come here and not finish what you started. My brother, I walked 13 kilometers. And then I finished comrades, 9 hours, 35 minutes. I was done. Yeah, I was all like in 12. So I still had time.
Yes.
But imagine the pain that I was going through and the mindset that says, my kids will know that when it's tough in life, you quit.
But again, see, I want to bring something here. You see the importance of marriage.
Yes.
Because there is a drive now. Oh no, marriage this is I'm like, guys, there is a lot of things that we sacrifice self for the betterment of.
You know what? You've said it all.
For the betterment of these people.
Yeah, you've said it all.
Because because people would ask, what's the importance of marriage? Harry Jola, ukapaka wavai.
Yeah, ukapaka wavai. Yeah. Ukapaka wavai. Yes.
But in a marriage, you're forced to commit to something that is bigger than you. Because I know, they love their mother, these ones.
Yes.
You know, no matter what issues, what we can have, when they see us in the space, it is something that it works for them.
And that's another societal fabric of building healthy families.
And communities.
And that goes to communities.
Because if it comes from here.
Yes. And that's what Apartheid did break by taking a father away.
My goodness.
Putting him in Gauteng, leaving the mother in Limpopo.
My goodness.
You broke that fabric. Let alone about the father. You just broke the fabric of marriage. Some children tell me, but I haven't seen my dad kissing my mom. Yes. Is it, yeah, exactly.
Guys,
exactly. I haven't. I mean, wow. Okay, you haven't. Yes. So you're going to experience it. No. I mean, my children must know how to behave in a marriage. We've seen my father doing this to my mother. Seen my mother doing this to my father. That's another way of.
What's your feeling about arguing in front of them?
Well, it depends, and I'll tell you why I'm saying it depends. Some issues are not. I don't don't argue with my wife on heated issues in front of them.
Ah,
But we do argue from time to time, so that they must know
Well, it
that there are
happens.
some disagreements.
more life.
More life.
Okay.
Yes. But well, Loring, those issues,
Those issues, yes.
those issues in their own boardroom. They are dealt with in their boardroom.
Yes.
And even if you can't resolve them there and there, don't show when you're with them, Ori.
Yay.
You know, there's issues between mom and dad. So that's another part of being fatherhood, of a fatherhood, of being a father. Not only as a father, directly linked to the kids, but how you relate to your wife in the house. It's most important. They must know. And they're learning. They're going to be treating their spouses. My son will treat his wife the way I treat the mother.
Or even be better.
And it would even be better. In fact, you're right.
Yeah.
It must even be better.
Because I'm
So
sure
we
there
must-
are things that they don't like that we do.
Yes. And there must be a liberty to improve on those issues.
As for me, as if for me, that I was having this discussion with my son the other day. It was a mini fight between him and I. And I'm like, dude, if you don't finish what you start, it brings that says it says a lot about your character. And then we cannot compromise character, whatever happens.
It's true. And you know, on the issue of finishing, I've learned from the Bible that not finishing what you've started is a curse. Yeah, it's a curse. It is a curse. The Bible says you will start, but you will not finish. It's one of the curses. So, I hate doing things halfway. I will rather finish. It doesn't matter how long I took at it.
Like as you say, Linda, doesn't matter how long I finish, how long I take. Even I can come and pick up something 5 years later.
Yeah, absolutely. Finish. I mean, when I went to UNISA, in 1998. This degree, LLB, was 4 years. But unfortunately, because of the issues of funds, I didn't go to Vets and what. I went to UNISA. In fact, my mom took me to Boston.
Because
Same
I've
way.
been to Boston, yes.
Yeah, I'm still young. I can't just go to UNISA straight. Okay, I went for the first year. Hey, that woman paid. I saw her paying 17,000. I said, you paid this money for me? And I said, I'm not going back to that school next year. That money, you save it for your other children. Mina, I'm fine. I'll go to UNISA straight. That was a lot of money. It was a lot of money. I mean, for a mere teacher. No, I refuse. I said, hi.
It's not happening.
No, it's not happening. I will, look, I'm the firstborn.
And that's first year, by the way.
Yeah, the first year, by the way.
Meaning which is loan.
I don't even know where she got the money from.
It
She
is loan.
might have gotten, imagine.
And besides loan, you know what? Because they used to have those funds. What? She went and cashed those things.
Yes. Then I said, save for your second born, third born, or what my siblings save for them. Now I'm fine.
How's the relationship with those guys though? How?
No, we're cool.
Yeah.
No, we are cool. I mean, the second born is he's in the police force. The third one is a civil engineer. My sister is a biologist somewhere in University of Limpopo. Go to Lebong. The last one is like a civil engineer.
Do they have kids as well?
Yeah.
How are the kids?
Nice. You know what? This.
Because I find that also this lack of intention these days.
We do this.
Where, because I know Runa with my cousins from my mom's side, and even my brothers from dad's side or siblings, there was an intentional. We knew each other.
Yeah.
But these days, man, Nkari, they say, what
causes that for man?
Eh?
What causes that?
Guys. We really want to be like white people because it
Do you
makes
still have a common home where Lauren, Kadi Christmas we all congregate there?
you see those things are slowly.
Yeah. If that is destroyed, I can tell you, then it's the end. Right now we know, got this period, everyone is there and they love it. They will play until 2 o'clock in the morning because it's a fabric, like you were saying. They must be able to knit and to know each other. But if we are staying in Centurion, the other one is in Pretoria, the other one is in Midrand, the other one is in Limpopo, and we're scattered like that, time flies, my brother, these days.
But also, isn't it because of the whole economical thing? Because it becomes, my goodness, now are those who are working to Cape Town?
Yeah.
Like I would have this discussion with my parents, with my mother 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, because they have a thing. I would know, you must come back and see us. I'm like, guys, do you know coming back, you guys?
That's another factor.
Do you know how much it is? Secondly, Mama, when in your 40s, how busy were you?
Yes.
It's like, I was this busy. I'm like, how big were your responsibilities?
Yes.
She was this, and I'm like, so now you are retired, right? Yes. I'm like, your mother, how often will she come to our houses? Yeah, she would come. So you know how that woman would do? She would go to her kids, stay 6 months here, 6 months there,
Wow.
6 months there, 6 months there. So I'm like, Luena, Chief, you are sitting at home doing nothing.
Yes. Do that.
Come to me. All the kids are in Gauteng. She's got 3 kids. All the kids are in Gauteng.
Gauteng.
Come to my house for 2 weeks.
Go to
the other for 2 weeks. Go to the other for 2 weeks and go home and stay for a month or 2.
Yes.
Repeat. Because for me, I think when all the factors are put together, we just need to find a way to bring back that home happen.
Exactly. Have a home. Gerai. Asara motu gerai. Nama we congregate there. The kids are there.
And the language, how are you fighting the language thing?
How?
Because with mine, I failed with the firstborn.
Oh, I get you. With the kids. Yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Firstborn, I dismally failed. He speaks English.
I think I'm guilty.
He speaks English and it really pains me.
Yeah, Lena, I think it is a sore. With me, the firstborn, at least, started to go high. And then most of the time, she spent it go high. So she quickly...
Where's the wife from, by the way?
My wife is from nobody. How many kilometers away from where I come from? Yeah, something.
You did the same thing I did. Like you said, when you say we've got common things, we really have common things.
Exactly.
Now I was like, hey, Naki Limpopo, guys. Like,
yes.
Yeah, I'm going to Limpopo.
Of course.
I'm like, I'm going to do something.
You know, sometimes culture plays an important role in your marriage.
We have a lot in common, my brother.
Yeah.
That was my decision as well.
Yes. Yeah.
I think all of us here. Yeah.
Culture is.
All of us married, when you say that, I know it's married to a swat.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the thing was, I saw Nyali. So are you hearing?
Take cue.
Take cue. So because my thing was this, I'm like, guys, Linyali is very difficult on its own. Now imagine when you're going to KZN, what would you? Those nuances,
are
problematic.
Yes, they are.
So yes, we might disagree with the little things.
No, but I mean, at least the base, the base is set.
And that was very selfish from my side. I'm like, hey, it's December. I'm like, guys, December when it comes, I'm not driving to Eastern Cape. So my wife's home, and my home is like maybe an hour, 30 minutes, based off because ski village, all those things.
All right.
So now I'm from Shilubano, so it's literally it's the same scenario.
Yes. Nice. How many Ks? 27, 28 Ks.
Same scenario, like.
Even these days I can run from my house to training.
So firstborn at least Uda.
Yeah, firstborn Uda. Secondborn, we have tried to integrate. So what we used to do at the holidays, we'll take him to Makoko. Trip to Makoko. But he's really not sharp in the thirdborn Hashem.
Now, the last 2.
You're intentional, you did well.
When they wake up at night, the first word they say, it's a strong word.
Yeah, you did well.
That's when I knew I won this one.
No, you did well.
Because Kulu, when I arrived there, I don't say, come, let's go home.
Yes.
Next.
Yeah.
In front of a teacher.
Yes.
So, because where I learned it, Ashlum Klopp.
Ashton Club, yeah.
Yes. That man is. Yeah, Ubamno. He's Zulu.
Yeah.
As by.
Asbai.
His wife is Tonga.
Oh.
Guys, their kids, they can go from Zulu to Zulu.
Just
You
like that.
will not know which one, are you Zulu or Sutu or
Yeah, man.
I'm like, what? Because I first met Ntombi, one of their daughters. She goes from Zulu to Tonga, and she's perfect with them. Forget that. That's nothing.
Okay.
The man himself, when I talk to him, he speaks to me in Tonga.
Fluent.
Charlie. Yes, you can hear, of course, he learned it later in life, but man knows the language.
He knows the language.
The wife, she goes Zulu proper. So I'm like, guys, wait, bring it here. How did you do it?
How did you do it?
They're
Yeah.
like, no, Kontum. Yes, the kids went to these schools,
Oh.
but Kontum, it was a law, it was a rule.
It was a rule.
Ahuna o buang sekgowa mo ntlong.
Is it too late for me to do it?
Nothing is too late. Nothing is too late.
I'll give you an example. My son goes to this school. There's no Zoom. He's doing CPA.
Yes.
Oh.
So with me, I believe
At least learn one language. Yes.
she is
So with me, it's like this.
he speaks English, CPA.
She does Zulu. So with me, it's like this. My children do Zulu at school,
Yes.
not Sipedi. So and I can hear them speaking Zulu, and I say, wow,
You see,
yeah.
So with me, it's like indigenous.
that's it.
Yes, I don't want.
I know, no, Africans are not sorry. Yes, now here's what, guys, here's what I did with Africans. I won't lie to you. After matric, I went Control Alt Delete
Yeah, ne?
intentionally.
Control Alt Delete.
And do you know why? It's not because of one hate the people.
Eh,
No, I have no issue with the people. I have an issue with their attitude
yeah. Yes.
towards anything else that's outside them.
Outside them.
So I'm like, okay, if you're like that against us, why must I give him?
Why must I? Yeah.
Why must I? Like, guys, here's what I said to my son when he was doing in high school. I said to him, "I'm like, Chief, I don't care about." Unfortunately, he was doing Africans. No. After by the time when matric he was in Fatherhood high school. So he was now doing Africans. I'm like, "Charlie, I got 50%. I don't care about this language."
Yeah.
That's I told him that. Normal, but no, as me you can't say that. I'm like, Chief, I don't care about this language.
Yeah.
Just do the minimum bars and go to my
But the
But the thing is that a friend of mine, he was my boss back, and I mentioned him because he's a very good friend. And speaks, he's from PE. He speaks Xhosa fluently,
Okay.
and he speaks Afrikaans. First, he speaks Mukoni, and then what is that? You don't want to let any other language. He said, you see what? It's intentional.
Yes.
I said,
Yes.
I can't be here. And
Charlie.
not learn any other language besides my own language. It's for him, it's interesting. See, the name is intentional.
It's true.
The fact that they still call it tsepo,
Yeah.
it tells you that it's inherently
Inherently.
intentional.
And when I can say Fatherhood.
But I'm
But you're from Zanin, you know some farmers in Zanin, they speak Zulu, but you like.
Bala bana choice, man.
Yeah. Balai.
Bala bana choice. See, they had to, because there's a lot of people who didn't go to school.
Yes.
So they were forced to now.
Yeah, they were, yes.
They had to. It was a matter of survival because our business
Yes.
won't work.
It's true.
So when I heard such things, it tells you, or it's possible. Anyway, you find a school,
Yeah.
for Africans. Why?
Ish. Yeah, ne?
Yet a school in St. Children can't have anything, can't have
Anything,
Tonga,
yeah.
or can't have
Sepedi.
Sepedi.
Or Sepedi.
But
Africans.
yeah, okay.
Exactly.
So, in a nutshell, there's a little game I want us to play. If right now, Ntate Elijah, you were given all the powers in the world, to say, here is your South Africa, what would you want to change in terms of, it's in line with our fatherhood stuff? What is that one thing that you would change?
One of the things that I will do is, I might be controversial.
Let's go.
One of the things that I will do when I enter for money is as follows. I think I will have what we call, I know you guys might be having it on so, but I will have we have it in church, what we call a men's camp.
Yes.
In a men's camp, this is where we take a father and a son for the whole week, camping. This man and this child of his must be able to understand each other.
How?
We must be able to learn each other.
Okay.
There are some things. My son, sometimes I'm not sure if my son knows me as a whole version. What is Elijah when he's so angry? Who is Elijah when he's so excited? I think my son knows me when the only anger is, hey man, come on man. You make me sick, man. Take these things. But he doesn't really know how I behave in a normal world when I meet this kind of issues. That's why some people say, hey, I never thought Dad would do this. But he's been with Dad for a long time. My son only knows me when I'm excited. I'm an Arsenal fan. He used to mimic me. When Arsenal scores, yeah! And then when my wife comes and say, hey, mommy, Daddy, today, what did he was doing? Then he'll start mimicking and exactly the way I was doing it. Arsenal scores, and I'll go up, jump, then sit down. And I say, oh, okay. So this person, at least there's a side of you that he knows. But is there another side that he knows now?
It's layered.
Exactly.
Every person is layered.
Yes,
So, yeah.
it's layers. People peel them like an onion.
So how do you go about that into implementing it in the country, for example?
Yeah. Well, one of the problems with implementing in the countries,
Remember, you've got all the power.
I've got all the powers.
Yes.
Come on, Chief. Guys, we must have I'm going to be like Ramaphosa now. I'll call it state. What do you call it? A family meeting.
Family meeting.
Look, there are some initiatives that people do. But those initiatives, I will encompass these kind of issues that I'm just telling you about. For example, a weekend out with your child, a weekend out with this, a weekend out with that. At least try to make it a culture of some sort. Don't only meet when there is that pressing need for you guys to be able to meet. At least make it a culture of some sort, so that at least we can be able to build our kids from there. One of the things is, accept the fact that you are pouring yourselves into them. One of the things is, you are taking them away from things that are bad that they shouldn't be doing. And once that thing is inculcated in them, you have won the nation. You have won your children. You have won. I can tell you, you don't have to fight crime by employing 100,000 police officers.
No, crime is not fought like that.
No.
I also don't believe that.
And this is how you fight crime. By just doing something small, in small steps. Taking away a child boy, making him to suck from you, and then from there letting him fly even more than you.
Of course they will.
Yeah, they will fly more than you. So you've already saved crime by not even spending a cent of a taxpayer's money.
But again,
on the issue.
I'll go back to what you said. They know what is the solution.
They know. They don't want to do it.
Anyway.
There was also, okay, before you ask the
Yeah,
question,
yeah.
quick one. So, would you say that there's more to learn from the apartheid government? What they did intentionally, system, not basically, not yes, of what they were intentional about, like things where, formerly you mentioned where they had
Bason and Fatherhood working on this plan to psychologically, that's going to affect us. They knew that even today it's going to have an effect. So, like, isn't that something that you can learn from the apartheid government? Looking at how the subs used to be. I mean, used to have, I remember back then they used to call it the Brixton unit. Because every time you spoke about the Brixton unit, everyone would shake. It was one of the toughest units. If they want you, they're going to find you, in their Fort Huskies, they find you. Those are the things I'm saying with the systems, maybe something that we could have adopted and made it more better so that we can include, more inclusive. Because then it was only for a certain race, Yeah, so me asking you the question, do you think is it something that we could have taken?
That's what Mandela said.
He said that.
He said, learn from these people what good they have done. You can be able to implement it. Isn't Mandela or Tambo? One of the politicians said it. That I remember. You learn good things from your oppressor and implement them. You shake off the bad things. What this man is saying is very true. If we can learn, how did the apartheid government build powerful businesses in the scourge of apartheid and the scourge of sanctions against South Africa? Your Sasol, your Transnet, your Eskom, what you can name your ISCOR. No, you even had ISCOR. These people they built, and those were now the state-owned entities that were bringing billions into our country.
As much as I don't want to go back, focus only on apartheid, here's where I have an issue with them, the Afrikaners who are still in charge now. When I say in charge, I'm talking about in charge.
Yes, in charge, yes.
To answer your question, yes, some of the things we can learn and improve them. I agree with that. Some of the things, they know that they work and they sabotage them every second minute. And that's one thing that they are doing now more than anything.
Intentionally so.
They are intentionally sabotaging things that could work for the betterment of a country.
So we're still in apartheid then?
In a way, because they know that socialism works. Because that's what helped them.
Yes. You're right. You're right.
Mara, they're the one who are now saying they're against it.
It's true.
They know capacitating the state works. Harsteport Dam was built to empower their people. So now they will tell that laws like BEE are wrong.
Yes.
But wait a minute, guys. You use them.
You use them.
So I agree with that. We need to cope with some of these things. We've got two problems. We've got a government that is not intentional.
It's true.
Who knows that Bagathalifa.
Yeah, Bagathalifa.
It's over for us.
Yeah, retreat.
Secondly, we have a group of old people who are still benefiting, who are sabotaging at every simple corner. So we are in trouble, and hence it comes back to us that we need to be very intentional outside these people, because we'll be in trouble.
Take your cabinet, Ndate Fuman. Look at your cabinet. Show me someone who's less than 50 years old.
My goodness. And
let's just go there. Do you think we can improve people?
Can I give you a blunt example with that? When did internet banking come into play?
In the 90s.
Internet banking came, early 2000, guys. That's when internet banking came. Phone banking, whatever banking came.
Yeah.
Till today, you will not tell my parents anything about internet banking. But it will be button rob. My dad and my mom would think she was a bit early, but WhatsApp,
yeah.
My dad, I'm sure, he doesn't have 5 years with WhatsApp. 2 years, I'll be crazy if it's 2 years. He didn't want those things. And here's my point. My dad and my mom, they are both 72, 73 years old. The guys in parliament, how old are they?
Yes.
Same age as my parents.
Yes.
So meaning they're thinking like my
Yeah,
parents.
they're thinking like, in fact, your parents might even be thinking better than them.
Just to answer the question for mine, so that we get factually, so it states that 1996, between 1996 and 98, Standard Bank actually 1996 launched.
Introduced.
Yeah, and then NetBank came 1998. 1999, okay, there was all the big four banks expansion.
Yes.
Expansion.
We went further, you know, where FNB actually
Master the whole
Yeah,
thing is.
yeah.
in the 2000s.
In the 2000s, yeah.
Moabi and
Yeah.
So imagine.
So it's been close to over 20 years.
Yeah. Those were
My
20
parents
years.
are Keni. They rather take a car,
Go to the bank.
drive to the bank. So that's how I measure the guys in parliament.
Yes.
To say, yo, y'all are
Yeah, yo.
it's
true.
Anyway, the next one. What is the hardest part about balancing fatherhood and corporate world?
Wow, that's something else. You know, we always say, in my profession, we always say that we say law is a jealous mistress.
Is it?
Jealous mistress.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying that, we normally say what our profession is a jealous mistress. Now, already it tells you that first your profession will compete with your wife.
I'll say something on that. Continue.
Secondly, it will definitely interfere with the children at the end of the day. The good thing is I don't have a lot of matters out of Gauteng province. At least...
Was that intentional?
Well, I can say it is by chance because and I'm going back to what I was saying before, to say that if I land a project in Limpopo, for example, that needs me full-time there, my first instinct will be go and do the project. Then, the time that they used to spend with me, the mornings that we used to go to school and everything, is going to be compromised. You see, sometimes, that's why I'm saying that, you know, sometimes as human beings, I always say a human being is one of the selfishness. We're full of selfishness. We are selfish.
But if I'm not selfish...
Because, and not selfish, that is for me.
No, I hear this.
Oh, this money, my kids, my family. You see how I put it? Okay, if I got this project, I make this money, I'll improve my family's life. But I see my family's life as a commercial life. I don't see my family's life as a relational life, relationships, which matters.
As a community.
As a community, building community.
Which we will need it at the end
Which
of the day.
we need at the end of the day to protect each other and building not to community, a country at the end of the day.
Count at the end of the day.
Because this community comes up, the other community comes up, we become a country. And then we work.
Look at Switzerland. Those guys don't have to work. It's so rich that, of course,
yeah.
so bad. They use their, like we're saying, use your bad things in a good way.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say something about the balancing of work and everything.
Yes.
Kind of knows that short comedian, Hart.
Kevin Hart.
You know, I always confuse his name. So the wife was complaining about, oh no, we don't spend time.
Yes.
And we should, I don't know, you choose. Yeah, you choose the sex or the lifestyle. Choose one. Choose one, because one must die.
One must die.
So what do you want, my sister? You know. So yeah, so in a nutshell.
And I also say, I also say to my wife, you know, guys, sometimes you are not fair to us.
No.
You want a lavish lifestyle and you still want me to be here. You must make a bed and lie on it.
Hence I said at the beginning, I said that,
There is no way.
guys,
You want the lifestyle,
Can't.
you don't want the work.
Yeah.
You don't want the husband to be doing it.
I said this at the beginning. I said this at the beginning to say, I don't believe there is a balance
I don't think
between these two things. It's not possible. Unless, please give us.
But I hear you, Fumane, but this is what sometimes we need to do. My senior partner, sometimes I look at him. He will, the wife, they will sit down. Okay, next year is 2026. First semester, come March, you block off this week. This week is for us as a family. You go to June this week. You go to September. This one is between me and you. We go to December. This is the family. The rest is yours. You can do whatever you want to do with your work. And I said, wow, that is something that one can learn from.
Yeah, actually.
Because you create time for yourself. Why can't I say, okay, guys, we are going to 2026, let's look. Okay, let's take, when are you closing? We're closing on okay, let's take this week out. It's us, me, mommy, and all of you guys. Let's go away. Boom, 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 boom.
Does it work with entrepreneurship though?
Well, it depends. It depends. It depends. And I'll tell you why I'm saying it depends. If I am a director in my department, my boss are my clients in most cases. Okay. I don't have to be reporting to anyone to say, I'm here now. My boss will have called me, why are you not in the office? Why are you not in the office? You see? Yeah. So I can be able to play with my time. Okay. I can be able to say, this is my family time. I don't want anything. If anything comes, I've got juniors. Guys, handle those matters. I'm not available on this. If it's urgent and you want my assistance, I've got another number, call me on this number. But that is only in urgent matters.
I get
That's it.
I get
So we can do it. You can't give them the whole life, but you can at least somehow pick and choose.
So there is, in terms of family again, so there's something that last year December was introduced in this space. So, Honorable Brian, that happens, it will be last year December.
This side? You must invite me.
So on the time, but last year I missed it because I was working.
Oh, okay.
So here, is land that's not bought or bought. I don't know, it might be.
That side.
You see where you were going?
Yes.
Just like literally 100 meters, there's land on the left.
Yeah, yes. Oh, okay.
So last day there was jumping castles to create a whole.
Yes.
We even have a group about funerals and stuff like that.
Yes. I know. I know about the group.
Yeah. So no. In this area.
Yes. This area. I know about it.
Okay. Yeah. So we know.
Yes.
There's that. So we have that little group, but hopefully it's that. As I'm saying, guys, we always are gonna go back to default.
It's true.
We're gonna resort to.
You can talk about balancing before you could ask. So we did. This is what we usually did now. So
microphone. You are far from the microphone.
It's intentional.
Monday, it's her day. It's my day. Like in the house, but it's more of I do my readings. We catch up. Emails. They do all the whatever, and then Tuesday, it's usually the kids' day. Maybe we sit together that day. We want to watch TV or we talk, around the table. When my kids were still in the house, some of them, now they're gone. So Wednesday, you find that it's usually Wednesday. She's also doing her business. I'm also got. So she's out. I'm out. And then we come back together. We try whatever. But then Thursdays and Fridays. So what happens is on Thursday, it's usually our family day where we can either cook or we braai. It depends what we want to do. Obviously, Fridays they call it cheat day, but Fridays cheat day where they want to you can have go buy McDonald's or whatever takeaway and wherever, you know what I mean. So that's how we structure it, because she knows on weekends I love sport. It's either I'm in the mornings I block it out. So Monday morning, Saturday mornings, it's either we're hiking or somebody's running. Or I'm cycling because I'm a mountain biker, with my son. We mountain bike with my son. If there's a race, we went the race. Yes. Those are the mornings. And then after that, maybe I go watch sport. it's my day. I can go see my friends. You see, that's how we structure it.
So the takeout of this particular episode is this. We need to treat this thing like a business.
Spot on.
We need to be structural.
Spot on.
And be intentional.
Spot on.
Because that's how we can be as best fathers as possible, because we need to impart something in these people, because if we don't, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. If you like what we talk about, please like, share, comment, and there's a number on our description below. You can send your WhatsApp to say whatever you want to discuss. We can share some of your messages on the episode. But at the end of the day, we need to be very intentional. We need to bring back the culture of intentional fathers back in our community, because let's not believe the narrative that as black fathers, we're not part of the system. We are runners. We're not part of the home. We are. It's just that we were removed. We need to bring it back to create a better community, create a better society, because like I said, Mr. Alaji was saying, if your fathers are not there, anyway, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
Pleasure.
I hijacked him. So we have a group where we live, where they're like, hey, call this man, he's needed.
I hope Murua will be sitting here next
time. Murua is coming, he's next.
Oh, that's good.
Murua is one of our things. So thank you guys. Sure.
Thank you.